Hello again, welcome to another edition of the Real Ale Guide. I've had a lot of comments in the last few days saying you seem to be loving all the beers you review. I say no, not all the time, not all the time. It's been unfortunate that it seems that I've been picking on St. Peter's Brewery. To all them comments I've been saying to people, look, check out my beer reviews of St. Peter's. Unfortunately they've all been packaged in green bottles and they've been really skunky beers, to the point where you can't really get any other taste. But we're going to give it a fair crack of the whip. We have to. It could be a very good beer. Their old style porter was fantastic, even though it was in a green bottle. I think I give that a 9 out of 10. So they're not all skunky beers, but unfortunately they do insist on putting their beers in green bottles. There's a bottle cap. Obviously the beer is packaged nicely, it's a nice bottle. It's just a shame they don't use either dark brown bottles or dark brown bottles. This is 4.7% ABV. It's in a pint bottle. It's their grapefruit beer, their fruit beer. Let's give it a go. I'm going to grab the old BB. Do you know, before I come on here, I practice it every time. I get it right, and then all of a sudden I come on in and the old thumb gets in the way. Let's go again. There you go. Let's crack this beer open. Let's see what we get. Right. I'm bringing back the old, this is probably when I first started my reviews, I started reviewing in the old pint wine glass. It's always great to, if a brewery don't send me a glass, it's always great to get the old pint wine glass back out. Let's get this beer in here, give it a bit of a rigorous pour. No head at all. It was given quite a sturdy pour. So with it being their grapefruit fruit beer, 4% ABV, in other words, it's a pale ale, I'd say. In other words, you've got that classic pale ale look, slightly misty, no head at all. Let's get the nose. Let's get the nose again. Do you know that smells strangely, I had to go again just in case, but that smells strangely creamy. Somehow. Like a fruit cream, like one of them sorbet things you can get, like a yogurt cream type. It's difficult, let me go again. Yes, it's definitely got a cream aroma to it. Right, let's dig in. It is citrusy. It is citrusy, it is grapefruity. But that cream aroma has followed through into the taste. Somehow. What I'm going to do for all you complete beer experts out there, because I found there's some really good experts who are watching this. I'm going to see if there's ingredients on this. Unfortunately there isn't. What I was going to do is read the ingredients out and see why I was getting such a creamy aroma and a creamy taste. It's almost like fair play. This one, I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe the two, maybe the grapefruit and the skunk is just combining to make some kind of creamy taste, but this is quite baffling. Unless there's, I wouldn't be able to tell you. There is definitely no, there's no skunky taste in this. I hope I'm not contradicting myself here, but it's grapefruity. To be able to, St. Peter's fruit beer, to be able to put the word grapefruit on the glass, on the bottle there, if it'll ever focus, there we go. You'd imagine it really having a great grapefruit taste, but it doesn't. It's slight. It's slight. Fair play to this beer. It's very smooth. It coats your mouth. It coats your palate. Coats your mouth nicely. But it's very confusing. It is very confusing. I like it. Would I buy it? I think I would. If I've seen this in the shops. I know a lot of you have been watching my other St. Peter's reviews and you've been saying, oh, it's going to be another skunky beer. I've had a few tweets saying it's going to be another green bottle skunky St. Peter's beer, but this one, unless, like I'm saying, unless the light has affected the beer in another way and has caused it to have more of a, give it more of a somehow creamy effect, mixing with the hops. I'm a bit lost for words here with this one, if I'm honest. I'm a little bit lost for words. So, and have a little think about this. Okay, it's hard to read, it's all in yellow on the back here. Fruit beer, grapefruit. A premium wheat beer base combines with zesty, pithy grapefruit to produce a subtle citrus aftertaste. It is subtle. It is subtle. Superbly refreshing! Exclamation mark. Contains grapefruit flavouring. It contains grapefruit flavouring, and you only get just a small amount of the grapefruit towards the end, so perhaps it's affecting the beer in another way. Brewed with skill and patience in one of Britain's finest small breweries. St. Peter's Brewery is located in a medieval hall in a remote and beautiful corner of Suffolk. There, our beers begin their lives deep below the brewery with water drawn from a pure source, as it has been for over 700 years. Essential for the full flavour and pure character of all St. Peter's beers. A beautiful flask-shaped oval bottle, there you go, is a faithful copy of one produced in 1770 for Thomas Gerard of Gibbonstown. We've got a Gibbonstown, yeah, in Barry. It's not the best place in the world. I suppose this is a nice place though, Gibbstown in Oxford there, or in Suffolk, wherever it is. Just across the Delaware River from Philadelphia, the original is now kept at St. Peter's Hall and is a rare example of an oval 18th century beer bottle. Wow. This beer is brewed at Valmesti Bragat Hos Gibbon B. Do you know? I hope this focuses. There. I don't know what that is saying. It's brewed a number of locations around the world by the looks of things. Okay, 4.7% ABV. It's got a freshness date of the 23rd of August 11. So it's a good few months before this beer goes off. Back to the beer. I know we're nearly 12 minutes in, but this is a tough one. With them actually adding grapefruit flavouring, it's either mixed with the hops, because normally if they were to add the Cascade hop or the Centennial hop, that would produce a natural grapefruit aroma and taste. But they've actually added grapefruit flavour to this beer, and I'm not sure. Let's get the nose. I'm really not sure. Look at this glass. You're really able to wash this beer around. I think I've just... Okay, the beer review is very long. I do apologise, but I want to get it right. I think I've just worked out what's going on here. As I'm swishing this beer around and getting the nose, it's giving off an alcohol smell. I don't think it's going very well with the grapefruit flavourings they've added. And it's producing a funny creamy taste. Like a fruit cream, as I mentioned. Like a sorbet creamy taste. I've gone on too long. I'm going to have to drink this up and rate it. I said earlier, would I buy it? I said yes. Is it good enough to buy? I said yes. After reading on the back of the bottle and finding out it's actually grapefruit flavouring, it's not produced from the hop, then I'm going to have to say no. I'm going to have to say no, because you can do it with the hops available to you. You don't need to add grapefruit flavour to make a grapefruit tasting beer. Just go out and buy a Brewdog Punk IPA and try that. That's used with natural hops, and it gives a great zesty orangey peel grapefruit taste. So yeah, on them notes, I do apologise for taking me a long time to get through this, but I wanted to get it right. On them notes, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10. They seem to have put a hell of a lot of effort into the way they market their beers. It's one of these beers that want to get a newcomer to real ale and beer to the shelf and get them to notice their beers. I think if they put a green, or sorry, not a green, please don't use, if you're new to brewing, please don't use a green bottle. Lets in too much light. If they used it in a dark brown bottle, I think it may be a bit better. But the grapefruit flavourings gave a creamy taste, and it just wasn't for me. I've really been gassing too long. Thanks for watching. 5 out of 10. St. Peter's Fruit Beer, grapefruit. www.stpetersbrewery.co.uk is their website if you really want to order their beers. Thanks for watching. You can email me at realaleguide@googlemail.com. Facebook is /realaleCraftBeer. Twitter is /realaleToday. Thanks for watching. Cheers.